Hello. This question involves loan amortization schedule. It's also called amortization table for the loan. Here, um, um, the loan is $25,000 for Emirates who repay equally monthly payment for next 15 years with the interest 4.9%. And the question is asking for first, what's your monthly payment? Round your answer to the nearest cent. So again, the monthly payment formula, we use TVM solver. So here, let's say n here, n is lowercase and multiply with the time, which let me just hide here, 12 uh, times what's the loan term, 15 years, 12 times 15, that's the uppercase, and 12 times 15, and let's just here 12 times 15, which gives you 180. So 180 is the uh, uppercase n, so I'm going to use that here. Uppercase n is 180. So I percent, which is going to be interest rate, is 4.9%. I type 4.9 here, 4.9. The PV is the loan, which is $2,500. That's a loan he made, $2,500. So PMT, that's I'm looking for. He paying back monthly, so P slash Y slash Y is 12. So solve for PMT. So you get $196.40. That's the P monthly payment. $196.40. Okay, $196.40. That's the monthly payment that he need to make for the $25,000 loan. We can just this answer before we go next question. Now you got to fill this table called amortization table. Remember that amortization table has uh, this payment number column, interest column, principal column, loan balance column. So again, you got to find interest payment. First, in this box here is the formula. Interest payment going to be loan times rate times 1/12. That's the formula. Again, this is the payment number 1. So in this first box, we're trying to find how much interest that students gonna pay in his first payment. That's what I'm looking for, interest payment. Again, what's the formula? Loan rate times 1/12. So let's see the calculator. How much loan? $25,000. I'm going to put 25,000 times, what's the interest rate? Interest rate is 4.9%. Therefore, we put the decimal 0.049 times 1 divided by 12. So I get $102.08. So I'm going to put that number here and put that carefully. $102.08. Remember that, rounded to the nearest. So I put the 8 cents here. That's the interest payment. So that much interest he paid in the first payment. Now the question next is, what's the principal payment? So the formula is principal payment is going to be monthly payment minus interest. So what's the monthly payment? $196.40. That's the monthly payment. And minus interest is, we just found it, $102.08. I'm subtracting monthly payment, which is $196.40, 40 cents, minus minus the interest payment, which gives you $94.32. Notice that because of 6, this 1 becomes 2. So in principal payment going to be $94.32. Okay, so that's the principal payment. The third box, I'm looking for balance. Remember that the balance is going to be balance of loan minus principal. So how much balance gone? At the beginning, the loan was $25,000. That is the balance of the loan. And minus, you subtract principal, which is going to be, in this case, $94.32. So I'm subtracting, let me put it up here, $25,000 minus, again, balance of the loan minus principal for the loan balance for the first payment. The principal gonna be $94.32. That is 24905.68 cents. That's the balance of the loan after the first payment. Okay, we just check that, just make sure that we are getting right. Submit. So you get good score. Now for the second portion, for the second one, you do exactly the same thing. For the second, you do the same thing as we did before, but for the second payment, you just put the loan here as this number, which is the balance. Okay, again, exactly the same. You in the second row, for loan is $24,905.68, and you keep doing it, and you finish this all this boxes. Okay, I think this helps you. Thank you for watching. Bye.